Escape the dungeon!
Hello, everybody. This is Escape the Dungeon, the podcast where we ask you to join us as we explore the world beyond the world's oldest role-playing game. My name is Mike Cripps. I will be your master of ceremonies, and I am joined by 4 mystifying players. Zach Brass.
Hello.
Dom Brass.
Let's go.
Nate Brass.
Beep, beep, boop. Internet.
And Tyler Knittle.
You better lock in. Shit's about to get real.
Each season, we will be playing a different tabletop role-playing game. This season, we are playing Urban Shadows 2nd Edition, a Powered by the Apocalypse game published by Magpie Games.
Woo!
Guys, this is a RPG podcast. We talk RPGs sometimes. We talk video games sometimes. Sometimes we talk RPG video games, which I've been playing a fair amount of recently. The Oblivion remaster came out. I played a little bit of that, not a ton. There was a game from earlier this year called Avowed, which I've just started playing and actually enjoy quite a lot.
That looked fun.
Yeah, it's
I played half of it.
It's pretty cool. I like it. But I was thinking as I started playing these games, and a lot of these sorts of video games, when there's magic systems, what that ultimately comes down to is you can cast fire spells, lightning spells, or cold spells, ice spells.
Or earth or wind.
Occasionally there's more than that, but those are definitely the big 3, right?
Yeah, totally.
So my question for you all, fire, lightning, or ice? If you had to pick one, what are you picking?
Zach and I have both recently finished Expedition 33, and I gotta say, burn, baby, burn.
Yeah, I was gonna say, look, honestly, fire's normally the best in everything. Let's be real here.
You love hitting something with Ember in Pokemon, and then they get burned from it. You're just like, fuck yeah, you're gonna take constant damage, and burn heals are more expensive and less common than antidotes, so you're fucked, buddy.
I think it really depends on what I'm fighting. If it has any kind of resistances that might affect what I'm doing, obviously fire will do a lot more damage.
He actually cares about that kind of
you're
thing.
often kind of draining the mana of your enemy. So if you're fighting a spellcaster, lightning really is the way to go. Whereas cold is going to slow them down a lot. So if you have a horde of enemies, ice is definitely the way to go there.
Or you can burn them all, and they all die really fast.
Yeah.
Not if you're fighting fire.
Cool. Light them on fire.
Look, I'm traditionally a fire guy myself, but I don't know. Lightning is really cool. I've grown a deeper fondness for ice recently. I could kind of see it either way. I don't know. It just depends on the character.
Don't get me wrong. Lightning's badass too, but I find that in video games especially, lightning powers are normally the most underwhelming.
I honestly disagree wholeheartedly and think lightning usually is the most fun and interesting. Lightning is the best in video games, in my opinion. Yeah. You're wrong.
Don't, other than that one game that was designed around lightning powers, most of the time I feel like they give you kind of the lamest powers. A lot of this, it normally feels very similar to fire powers, but less.
It's pretty good in BioShock though. Zap him and whack him, baby.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best one in BioShock. There you go.
I get what you're saying. You don't play RPGs clearly, because that's wrong.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously we're playing different games then, but I'm telling you,
I know. I'm telling
Lightning's-
you, I feel like Lightning's usually really good.
Can you give an example? Instead of just saying that?
No. Then? Yeah, okay. Fair enough. But
The Force
Dragon
Unleashed.
Age, Elder Scrolls.
I don't
Elder Scrolls,
love it in. Yeah,
I don't like it
'cause
in Elder
doesn't it do
Scrolls.
magic damage or
It's better.
something?
No, it drains mana, but it's also like super expensive to use.
Actually, you know what? No, that is so good. It drains
No,
mana.
but you get like cool stuff
Spellcasters
like
suck.
lightning, like jump lightning. Like it jumps through people, and that's so cool.
I always use the spray lightning just so I could feel like fucking Emperor Palpatine.
And it feels good, doesn't it?
It does feel cool. Like, look, lightning's totally cool. I'll tell you what, lightning's cooler in Avatar.
I just feel like fire gets boring because it's always just burn.
Here's how I typically see these three elements, right? Fire is typically like just damage, maybe with some like damage over time on top of it, you know, if you can ignite things on fire. Lightning, I think there's the biggest variety in between games. And I agree with Zach. In some games, it is underwhelming, where sometimes it's like just kind of damage. Maybe you have like a small paralysis or stun chance. Maybe you're like draining their stamina or mana on top of their health. Maybe you're like ricocheting the lightning bolts around.
Exactly. And all of that sometimes can be cool, but a lot of the time it feels like an attempt to give you the variety, everything's undertuned.
I can see that. I can definitely see that. And then cold, you know, is often you're going to be slowing or maybe even freezing in place, right? I think generally lately I've been a cold guy. Give me those ice powers. I find like anytime you can totally lock someone up in an RPG and then like just wail on them with your weapon, or, you know, it's a good like battle mage power, I think.
This is true. I do really like crowd control abilities like that.
Saying fire is like saying your favorite D&D class is rogue. I'm just gonna respect you a little less.
Wow.
But like, go off, King.
I'm sorry. Have you ever stacked 40 burn on an Evron? It feels fucking awesome. And then you hit them with
No,
combustion.
I'm not a fucking
and they
nerd
just
who
die
pays
instantly.
$50 for a game that is gonna go on sale in 6 months.
It's on Game Pass.
Oh, that's fine. I didn't
Yeah,
pay
well, he
$50
gets to
for
be
it.
part
It's
of
on
the
Game
culture.
Pass.
For a
I paid
moment,
I paid
so.
a like $100 yearly subscription to play it for free, along with
So
a
you
bunch of
paid
other cool
$100
games.
for it. Wow.
No,
Impressive.
I paid $100 for like 10 other games.
That you don't own. Wow.
I think
Way to succumb to the technomancy.
But I get to play them.
I think Nate is right though. I think fire is the most overrated.
Don't care.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's big damage, but like, I don't know. You've seen one fireball. You've seen them all.
Let's have it straight here. I don't normally play. I'm not really a mage guy in games anyway.
Oh yeah.
So I just go for the big damage mages as that side guy. Or the healer, you know?
Well, I assumed I was just getting like this as a something to do in addition to my like battle attacks, obviously. I'm not gonna be a
Yeah, exactly. If I'm just getting it in addition to my battle attacks, like they get to my sword slash is stack burn. That sounds great.
Yeah, I mean, kind of honestly, it sounds like we just went super hard burn team.
So what I'm hearing is no one's opinion is important other than me and Mike. So clearly fire ranks the lowest. Thanks, team.
I agree with Nate.
I appreciate
think
you
we've
all.
settled this definitively, and now it's time. Speaking of magic, to move on to our game.
Previously on Urban Shadows, the groups decided to rally the factions of Las Vegas in in an effort to stop a powerful magical entity called the One Split in Two, or as Bobby secretly knows him, Abner Thane. To get the best monster hunters in the city on their side, Chris, Bobby, and Ezra have traveled to the local landfill to put an end to demonically powered Moose Calhoun once and for all. Unable to find Dale, and unaware that he's been arrested by the Federal Bureau of the Occult, Chris reached out to allies in the Spring Fae Court, who sent a representative called Ziggy to aid them. This new ally helped the crew broker a peace with the imps who live at the landfill, and draw out the swarming form of Moose. The battle has begun, with Chris brought high up into the air, and now falling to her certain doom.
I got wings, so I would like to try and...
You are currently
that's right.
buried in the landfill.
Buried into the landfill. Shit.
So Ezra can't really do too much in this immediate moment. So here's the situation. Ezra half buried. Chris falling from the air as she has just stunned the swarm of demon flies that make up Moose's body. Ziggy and Bobby are on the ground watching her fall. I mean, between the three of you, who's doing what?
I'm definitely gonna run over and try to leap and catch Chris out of the air.
Go ahead and let's call this a keep your cool roll. Just to like time the catch and make sure that everything's gonna be okay. You just gotta keep a level head here. So go ahead and roll with spirit.
That is a 12.
Oh, good roll. Good start. We needed that.
Very well. All's well, in fact, on a 10 plus. So, Bobby, in your like shadowy wolf form, right, leaps up into the air, catches like Chris's collar in his fangs, lands and rolls gently and you're all okay. Ziggy, this leaves you free for a moment to deal with these stunned flies or help Ezra as the stun is starting to wear off.
Wow, Bobby, that was really cool. But I am not a damsel in distress, so you can put me down immediately.
Drops Chris on the floor.
Thank you.
I'm gonna dig Ezra out.
Fuck yeah. Thank you, Ziggy.
Come on, you useless lump.
I'm not even gonna make you do a roll for that. I think like if that's where you are focusing your energy between you and Ezra together, you're gonna be able to get him free. But that is essentially giving up the opportunity of this stunned swarm. So slowly, as you start digging, as Chris and Bobby are recovering from this fall, the swarm snaps itself back to attention and begins swirling up in the sky again. And it sort of is like making these different shapes and then spreading out and condensing back into different shapes. And it's just like this pulsing swarm of flies in the air. Who does what here?
Man, I put a lot of effort into stunning that swarm for none of you to do anything, huh?
Well, it kind of flew off with you.
You were falling out of the ground. I was stuck in the wall.
I
and
could have
Ziggy
helped
helped me out
myself.
because he's a bro.
I'm disappointed in all of you.
I'm just
okay,
as bad at blood with the Fae. So
glad to hear you learned from your character creation process.
no, it's okay. Listen, I got some good moves.
There is
so I
this
don't wanna hear
like
it.
swirling storm of like leaves and petals and thorns that Ziggy created as well. So like Ziggy has harmed the swarm somewhat, but it's still a threat right now, you guys.
I have low AoE damage, so when I attack swarms, I do less damage. So I figured I'd just try to help squishies.
Can I try and spin around into like a little fiery tornado and try and go
Match
after the storm?
tornado? Or why don't you match the tornado that's there?
Yeah, I could try and, combine our powers.
The Fey powers. You know what? That you guys are both wild. Go ahead and give me a roll plus wild for this.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh,
Nice.
interesting.
Yeah, we're sort of like making this one up on the fly, but get it, fly.
Fuck you.
But
Ah!
genuinely didn't mean to do that.
No, I thought it was great.
But I think it makes sense here as you're combining demon and Fey powers.
All right, baby. Good roll. 8.
An 8. Okay. So I think that means it's gonna be like a success with a consequence, right? On a 7 to 9. So you sort of ignite the swirling tornado of thorns and razor sharp flower petals that Ziggy has created, and they begin to glow with demonic fire, but also like let's say some like flaming butterflies, because you're a butterfly man now. And
Nice.
so there's this
Fire moves are always cool.
That's probably
Magic is
Right?
always
It
cool.
looks super cool. It doesn't do any bonus damage or anything.
No, he said he was using fire. He gets a burn effect.
Maybe if you were an ice
And
demon,
I'm pretty
you'd
sure
slow
bug types are
down
weak
the-
against fire.
Yeah, bug types are weak against fire. What gives?
Yeah, but they're demon types as well. So.
Dom, shut up.
So
Fire,
it
man.
winds up just doing neutral damage.
Fine.
Bullshit. This game is rigged.
Oh, you're a ground flying type? Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Well, dude,
not
I mean,
bullshit.
they came out of the ground. They're from hell, bro. Come on.
And so there's now this swirling fire, flower, butterfly storm in the air that is further damaging the swarm of Beelzebub moose. And you hear him shout in pain as just like clumps of dead flies fall from the sky. Oh, you dare use infernal powers against me! I am the infernal! I will bring about the end times, starting with you! And so the swarm that remains bursts out of this flaming storm and sort of blasts Ezra like right in the chest, just like a cannonball of flies, right? It like cracks your demon carapace or whatever, and it does however much harm to you is your armor rating +1.
Nice.
Okay. That's fair.
I was gonna say you should have just. That's good. That's funny.
It's demon against demon. It like bypasses your armor
Fuck
somewhat.
you. Fuck your armor. I'm tired of not killing you.
I'm totally fine with it.
I mean, I'm not crazy about it. I would love an Ezra nerf. I just think it'd be good for the team.
Look, Ezra will be getting nerfed in the next patch. It's just whenever that's going to come
Okay,
out.
okay, cool. Because I just think it's bad for my playstyle. Okay. He just really counters me. Okay?
That's fair.
No, but like to make this a little more clear, this like getting blasted by this condensed like ball of demon flies would be devastating to like a human. It would have left a hole in their chest. But
It would have been a wrap on Dale.
yes, absolutely.
Oh my god, those flies just all swarmed together in the shape of a giant broadsword and stabbed you through the chest. Are you okay, Ezra?
Oh, wow. I have to say, that one actually hurt a little bit.
I'm sorry. I had the ability to block that. I just thought it's Ezra. He'll be fine.
Well, maybe block the next one.
Will do.
Well, I
Noted.
mean, I think he can probably take a couple more hits, so just keep that in mind.
Yeah, I can, but fuck
And
you, Bobby.
So after Ezra gets hit with the blast, the flies sort of disperse a little bit. Like they're still all up in the air, but they're less like clustered together. So they're less of a threat right now, but they're also going to be harder to deal with because they're so spread out. So what do you guys do next?
Is the fire tornado still there?
Yes, the fire tornado is still there, but the flies have like almost spread out to the edges of it to better avoid its damage in the moment.
Okay. Can I do this? I would like to perform a feat of telekinetic strength or precision to try to like push in on like the outsides of this cyclone and to the point that it like turns into, it like kind of shrinks and then elongates and becomes kind of like a fire whip that I can use to whip at these buggers.
Very cool. I like it. We've got some fairy magic. We've got some demon magic. Now Chris is going to try and add some wizard magic into the mix.
Fire is always cool.
Magic is always cool.
Fire is magic. It's a magic move. God.
This is a let it out move for you, right? So go ahead and roll with
Yes.
spirit, Chris.
No.
Oh no.
Rolled a 1 and a 2 for a 6.
I'd like to assist Chris. It's my tornado. I want to help her out.
Okay, how does Ziggy want to try and help Chris out here?
Basically, by helping her do the same thing, just reshape this tornado of flaming petals and butterflies, which sounds awesome. Fire's always cool. And, basically help her shape it.
Okay, so you're sort of bringing your magical control together. Because, Chris is a wizard, you have to roll with power to assist her.
Okay,
You got this.
I know. See, I got
believe in you,
this.
big dog.
That's a 9.
That's a 9, which is a success, but is going to leave you vulnerable for a moment. So we'll get to that in a second. But that is going to bring Chris's Let It Out to a success with a 7. And on a 7, that means that, Chris, you both need to mark corruption, and the effect is going to be costly, limited, or unstable. I think the cost here is that as you're trying to channel this magic together, these three sources of very different power, you actually need to, as the storm is condensing and stretching, like you said, you actually need to put your hands on it. And as you do, you are burning and scratching your hands on these thorns, on these flames. and it is quite painful. I would like you to mark 2 harm, as there are these 2 sources of power here. But you are able to then fight through that pain and swing this whip, like you said, through the air, and getting like a large swath of these flies here. Because I said they were spread out, they're a little harder to hit, so you're not going to be able to get, as direct a hit as you would have if they were condensed. But I'll say you do 1 harm to them. And so they're starting to look pretty weak, right? But they're still there. They're still a threat, and Ziggy has left themselves open for consequence here, right? As Ziggy was trying to help you. And so I think the consequence for Ziggy is the remaining flies are just totally swarming around you, crawling all over your skin, basically forming like a suit made of flies over your body, Ziggy. What are you guys gonna do now?
So these flies formed a fly tuxedo on me, huh?
Yes, absolutely. A fly tuxedo with tails and everything. It actually, like, from a distance, if you couldn't tell they were flies, it would look pretty snazzy. Just this
Oh, wow. They even
all-black
gave you a
tuxedo.
cummerbund. That's nice.
Yeah, it looks pretty sharp on you, dude.
So Ziggy, what are you doing as this swarm is crawling all over you?
I'm going to take some corruption, and I'm going to use my Bedlam move, where I can touch a target to place them in a specific emotional state of my choice for the scene. I'd like to make these flies lethargic.
Lethargic. Interesting. How did you come up with that, Tyler?
I asked the guy who reads more books than me for a good word for it. You don't want to know what I suggested?
So as these flies are crawling all over you, Ziggy, you tap into your Fey powers and you begin making them feel sluggish and tired and a little resigned, and like a bunch of them sort of just lazily fall off of you, but some of them are still crawling just very slowly. And so this is, I think, going to create an opening to maybe deal with this a little bit better without maybe the most dire consequences. But also, like, just keep in mind that a bunch of these flies are physically on Ziggy. So what do you guys do?
Go ahead and slash them. I can take it.
You sure?
I think I turned to Ezra, and we both turned to Chris for a second. Just shrug.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you can take
All
it.
right.
Okay, Ziggy, I would just close your eyes just in case.
I'd like to try and like do like a little like fire burst, like as close to Ziggy as possible. It's probably gonna burn a little bit, but like not actually light him on fire.
I hear you, Zach. I do want to say, like, I don't think your character actually has that kind of firepower. Like, we've been pretty lenient, but like, I do want to.
There is nothing on your character sheet that says you have pyromancy, is what he's trying to say, and you're veering too close to it.
But like you have a fire sword, so what? Like if we find opportunities, but sometimes it's
So just stab him.
I don't want to rely on that like too much too consistently,
No, okay, yeah, that's fine.
It's not a nerf. It's a reining in.
Like I said, the patch is coming for Ezra.
So what, you just want me to kind of slash him?
Yeah, no, right. Well, this is how I feel all the time now. Now you get it, right? It's like, oh, do I just kill him with my claws? But I think
What if we get ghost bullets?
that'd be nice.
Those won't touch me.
I could still light my sword on fire and just kind of like
Okay,
hold
yeah,
the
just
fire
like start
up to
shaving
him
him.
and just exactly, just slowly, and just we'll just try not to like light him on fire.
Okay, you're gonna try in a barbershop style close shave Ziggy. Ezra takes out that like little brush that barbers have.
Yes.
Thank goodness I can feel the stubble.
Okay.
Just wiping his face, flies are just like jumping around and coming back on.
You know what? I think this is another keep your cool here, because this is like trying to rely a little bit more on precision than violence. So if that's what you want to do, Ezra, as you very carefully try and remove the flies from Ziggy's body with your flaming claymore, go ahead and give me a roll with spirit.
All right. Yeah, sorry, I had. Oh, there we go. 10.
Not dead.
A 10.
Boom. 10.
That would have been so funny if you rolled a 1 and he just got killed.
You can't roll a 1. I mean, you
okay,
can roll
a
the
3.
modifiers, but
What that means is, Ezra, you carefully approach Ziggy. You see these like very tired seeming flies that are sluggishly crawling over the body, and you start to shave them off, and they like burn and pop like popcorn at the touch of your blade, falling off in clumps.
gross.
And so as these bits of popcorn fly off of Ezra's blade, about half of the flies that are on Ziggy's body seem to react. They're slightly shaking off that sluggishness, and they fly off, and they're sort of like drunkenly bumbling around in the air as they condense into each other once more into like a single solid swarm. And it is much smaller than it was at first, but it's still, roiling. It's changing shape, and it basically turns into like a frisbee-sized ninja star that is going to be flying through the air, wobbly and unstable, as it's going to try and take your heads off. What are you guys doing as this happens?
I want to jump at it, but I'm worried it's gonna stab me if I jump at it.
You, in your wolf form, want to catch the frisbee?
Yeah. I have no choice. I have to catch the frisbee.
Yeah, I was like genuinely hoping that's what you would say, Dom.
No, yeah, I couldn't stop thinking about the dogs biting at flies all day. So.
So as the ninja star frisbee flies through the air, Bobby goes full dog in the park, starts sprinting ahead, leaps up into the air, and tries to catch it in his mouth. Go ahead and give me a roll with blood. We'll call this a turn to violence.
Bobby, no!
just playing.
Have you never watched the Namek saga? He'll cut you in half!
No, he'll just cut off his tail.
Nice. Turn to violence. Ooh. Oh. Ha.
Ooh,
I get to
that was
roll
okay. That was
another-
only
I guess you are going to
had
get cut in half.
No, he still has a whole other d6 to roll. He just rolled the one.
Game Master, do you want me to
Second
roll
D6.
2d6 or 1?
If you already rolled 1 and it sounded bad, roll another 1.
No modifier, though.
Cool. That is a 7.
That's a 7.
That is
a
just
7.
enough.
Let's go, boys.
That is just enough to succeed. But there's gonna be a consequence here as
Makes sense. I didn't think this through.
as Bobby, you jump into the air, you catch the frisbee ninja star in your mouth, and the momentum of it like knocks you fully like out of balance. You're like tumbling through the air and you land pretty badly on the ground. You're maybe like spitting out a tooth or two. I'm gonna say this is gonna be 2 harm for you.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that collegiate ultimate frisbee experience is really coming in handy around now.
Bobby didn't go to college.
No, he hung around colleges when he was around that age and just joined their ultimate frisbee teams.
Yeah, exactly. Bobby just hung out at college.
But as this is happening, as Bobby is spitting out a fang or two, and righting himself, the swarm has dissipated. It is now a just handful of flies that sort of buzz off inconsequentially, just as if they've lost whatever command there was over them. They're just like now lazily bumbling through the sky like any other fly in a dump might. And they're quiet for a second. And then you see in the rubble of the landfill starts to move. Things become dislodged. And rising up from the rubble, you see a confused and, let's be honest, nude Moose Calhoun in his human form, stumbling about. What? No. And he starts to like grasp at his human flesh. No.
I always knew you were compensating.
He looks down and
Micro dick.
No.
Micro
no,
dick.
I'm a
dick.
grower, not a shower. No, it's
Micro
dick. Normal size, I swear.
It's 102 degrees.
It just sort of like retracts into my body. It's like it's normal, okay? My doctor said it's normal.
Normal size for a fly, man, sure.
Anyway, why don't we are we letting this guy live like this or what? I don't understand.
No, he's dying. Ziggy's here on a mission. He has to die.
Okay. Well, does anyone Ziggy, do you want to do it?
And as Moose is like stumbling out, he is like not even registering your presence here. He's just like, I don't understand, Beelzebub. I worshipped you. I gave you everything. You were supposed to bring about the end times so we could cleanse this world of sin, but you have forsaken me. After everything I have done, why, my lord, why? And he's like fully starting to like freak out and just like bawl uncontrollably.
That's what you get for trusting demons, dude. Don't trust demons. I mean, come on.
Chris.
Basic.
That kind of desperation is not how you get an X back.
Ooh, there you go.
You there, the well-dressed one. Give
Yes?
me your sword. Not you.
Oh.
Okay. That's kind of crazy that you would. Wow. Faye have a lot worse taste than I thought. You saw the fedora, right?
It's not the outfit, it's the confidence.
Just
he
as
sees
much
it.
undeserved confidence
Oh man,
as
I
him.
like this guy.
Fuck you. I thought we were getting along, but wow. That's crazy.
Anyway, here you go.
Yeah, Ziggy's gonna take Ezra's sword, walk over to Moose, and just fucking stab him.
Why, Beelzebub? Why? I would do anything for you. I would do. Ugh. And Moose looks down and sees the sword impaling him through his chest. Oh. No. No. And Moose Calhoun dies on Ziggy's blade.
Well, it's Ezra's blade, but, you know. Sorry, did I kill the mood? I'm sorry.
All right.
Question. Doesn't someone in the group owe a debt to the Fey King?
The Fey Monarch. Yeah, Ezra does.
Right. Why is that again?
Because you, like, messed up their, like, ritual pool thing. And they're like, we're gonna overlook this, but you owe us.
Right. I remember now.
Ziggy's gonna pull out a cell phone. Toot, toot, toot. Monarch,
Yes, Ziggy?
it is done.
Very well. My child will finally be able to rest peacefully, now that revenge is ours.
Did he die?
No, the prince is very much alive.
Oh,
I meant...
you had me. Your wording there just had me
No,
scared. Monarch.
I meant it just poetically, that now that the one who hurt him is dead, he needs not fear. Anyway...
Okay, that's a better way of wording it.
You dare question me, Ziggy?
Of course not, Monarch. Of course not. You are the Monarch. Speaking of monarchs, I have a little butterfly with me. Perhaps you'd like to speak to him.
I don't know what that means. I haven't been made aware of the butterfly thing. But sure.
Well, let's just say we wouldn't have been able to pull this off with a certain Ezra Fontaine.
I see. If that is true, Ziggy, then you can tell Ezra that as thanks for eliminating Calhoun, we are even. I can forgive his disturbance of the pool.
I will pass on your word, Monarch. And if I may ask your permission,
Go on.
I'd like to stay on assignment with them for a little while.
I think that would be most wise, Ziggy. Those four have proven themselves most useful and trustworthy allies of our court.
4? There's 3 here.
3? There were always 4.
Weird.
Very. Anyway, I've got to go. The prince and I are having a movie night.
You hear "Let It Go" in the background.
We're watching one of his favorites. Rambo First Blood.
Nice.
An excellent choice, Monarch.
You know how much we love that Sylvester Stallone. It's why we invited him to the birthday party in the first episode.
I thought you just picked a good
Of
movie.
course. Yes, an excellent choice in film as always, Monarch.
You hear in the background, they do first blood, not me. They do first blood.
Oh my god!
I'll leave you to it, Monarch. And I wait for Monarch to hang up because you never hang up a Monarch.
Exactly.
Well done, Ziggy.
Click.
You there, Butterfly. Consider your debt with the Monarch settled.
Oh, sweet. We should hang out with this guy more often.
Well, you're going to be hanging out with me more often.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is a good fit. Can I just say that?
It really seems dangerous.
I feel like he just is not on the same page as anyone else.
No,
It
he
just
called
feels fully
Ezra
crazy.
the one that was well dressed. That's crazy.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I like him.
Yeah, it's a cool jacket. You also pair it with a leather fedora.
Have you guys seen my awesome red leather jacket?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's a choice. That's like
Yeah.
a lot, you know?
Yeah.
You're just upset that you don't have the balls.
No, dude,
I
he'd
don't
bring
have
the
balls,
looks
no.
together better if he like put on some fucking some spike collars and shit. You know, I don't know, do something. This is just I don't know.
Okay, you're letting your werewolf pop out a little bit too much.
I don't know.
Not everyone needs collars.
Ezra be a dog
Spiked
daddy.
collars.
All right, look, I'm sorry I don't go to freaking fancy stores and buy clothes, okay? I just go to the thrift store. Whatever.
Smeagol has better fashion sense.
Boom.
Classic
All
Bobby.
you need.
Right then. Where to next?
Do you guys want to hang out here in the landfill with us?
No,
No,
we're good.
We could watch a bit of footy.
No.
Excuse me?
I like rugby. No.
All right, let's change our location before we talk anymore. I don't.
I'm not into
wanna hang
sports.
out. No, don't go.
Non-linear
We're so
storytelling.
lonely here
Look,
in the
look.
dump.
I get that. I really do. I hear people beg to hang out with me all the time. And honestly, you're just not good enough for me to say yes.
I thought we were all best friends.
Yeah, you did think that. You did think that, didn't you?
What the?
It was just an illusion.
We don't even like you.
Bye.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
I think the vampire hunters are going to be on our side now. So I think just Bobby needs to talk to the vampires. No, the vampire hunters wanted this to happen. So we can talk to Barb and then I guess talk to the vampires.
Sure. Did we ever want to figure out what happened to Dale?
I figured he was just hungover.
Yeah, I think that might be why you brought up the
his-
vampires.
No, I brought up the vampires because we need to get them on our side. And Dale said he was going to do it, but I don't know why he thought it was a good idea for him to do it without bringing us. But he was like adamant that he had to talk to him alone. So I'm sure he's just chilling with them.
Yeah, I mean, Vinny's a cool guy. He wouldn't, pull nothing. So
Okay. All right. That makes me a little worried. Maybe we should go check on him.
Yeah, so you are now, Ezra, able to get in touch with Barb, fill her in about what happened. I'm sure she has some questions for you, but you're able to tell the whole story, and she's quite pleased, quite impressed that you were able to do this. And so her and her hunters are now like on your side. When you feel the need to call upon them for some sort of support, they will be with you. So you can check them off your list of potential allies. They are on board with you guys.
Beautiful.
I know you guys were gonna try some things with some of the other groups, such as the Red Vineyard Society. And then there's of course just the powers that be. So what is the plan next? What are you guys gonna try and work on?
Would you say that the Court of Spring is also just an ally now?
Yes, yeah. So your current allies are the Court of Spring, the Hunters, and way back in I don't know, the mid-20s of the series, Chris brokered a deal with the fortune hunting, the fortune-eating vampires. And so they are an asset for you as well. So what are you guys doing?
I was going to contact the Red Vineyard Society. Yeah, but I'm going to text Vinny. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, so the last time you tried to get in touch with him, which might have been the previous night, I think, he said basically now's not a good time. So that's the last communication that you had with him.
Oh, well, I'm sure it's a good time now. I say, what's up?
Oh, you don't say that, do you?
Absolutely.
Oh, Bobby.
It's a commentary, okay? He gets it. It's an art thing.
It's an art thing. I
I'm making
hate
a
Bobby.
statement.
I hate this guy.
I'm doing it ironically.
You get a message back from Vinny that says, it's just hello, Bobby, period.
Oh no, he put punctuation in it.
Why did he spell out period like that?
I don't really feel that bad. I mean, as an artist, I don't have feelings, or I have too many feelings.
What?
So this means nothing.
What? Wait, Bobby, you have to explain that. Artists are like the most feeling people I've ever met.
Yeah, but it's a contradiction. Don't worry about it. Okay. So what I'm gonna do?
Send the text messages in English.
Okay. Yes, obviously, has to be the one I said before was
Are
English.
there any more
Okay, whatever.
commercials you want to quote to him?
No, it was just that one.
Get 15% off.
Okay.
800 588 2300 Empire.
Okay.
Today.
I will say,
O'Reilly's.
we
Get in the zone.
want to. I want to set up a meeting.
The best part of
easy,
waking up
done.
is Folgers in your cup.
Oh, sadly, we weren't paid for any of that.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Can you? Are you free to talk? Can I give you a call?
Vinny calls you back immediately.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, Vinny, thank you. I can hear you. So Vinny, basically we are getting some folks together. I hate to do this. If I can call in a favor, I'll owe you one, or maybe I'll do you something. But we gotta do something about this guy, the one split in two. It's a scary wizard, dude.
Bobby, tell him we're going to war.
We're going to war.
Yeah.
Is that really what you wanted to say?
No, but it's like it's like a fun war. But wait, Vinny, just check it out. Basically, this is all part of my art piece, the big thing I was telling you about. So, I would just really appreciate it if I could if there's any way you could help us out with this.
Vinny like leaves you hanging for a little while, just sort of like letting you stumble over your words, quote more commercials at him.
Ooh, tell him about Geico.
Show him the Carfax.
After an uncomfortably long pause, he says,
Bobby, come to Naked City. I have a lot I would like to discuss with you in person, dear boy. Oh, and Bobby, bring all your little friends with you. This concerns them as well.
Yeah, for sure. All right, I'll see you soon. All right.
Very good, dear boy. Very good.
hangs up.
You guys want to go to Naked City?
Sure.
I mean, not particularly, but it sounds like a better idea than having you call him again.
And
So
we
let's do
cut
it.
to you guys there.
Wait, but whose vehicle do we take? Is
Shut
important.
up.
You guys arrive at the like warehouse art gallery performance space that you first met Vinny at. And it's not quite evening yet, so it's quiet. When you walk in, there are not the party goers and art appreciators here to take it all in. It's like empty and quiet and dark. And you see all the windows are boarded up and curtained to not let any sunlight in. And you walk up the stairs to that office where you met Vinny. And when you head inside, you see Vinny, but he's alone. He does not have his hangers-on that were with him before. And there's a large coffin on the table in front of him that he's sort of leaning over. And he looks up at you, and he looks quite serious as you walk in.
Hey, Vinny, how are you doing? So, we have a big mission here, so.
How am I doing, Bobby? How am I doing? And he shouts and bares his fangs at you.
Whoa. Let's tone it down a little bit, Vinny. What happened?
What happened is that I was lured into a trap by your friend Tillman. Where is he?
What?
What the
What?
fuck? Yeah, wait, we don't...
Dale isn't here. We haven't seen him in a couple of days.
Yeah, can somebody call Dale? What the hell? Wait, tell us what happened. We didn't... Look, we've been busy.
You haven't seen him. Oh.
Okay, I don't like that.
That was a really evil laugh.
What wonderful news for me.
What does that mean?
It means that your little friend Dale tried to get me arrested by your human government.
Wait, that can't
Oh,
be
come on, Dale.
He didn't get away, did he?
That doesn't sound like Dale. That's impossible.
Yeah, Dale hates the cops.
He
I can't
hates the
believe it.
U.S. government. Or the human government.
Yeah. Pretty much anything to do with organized people.
That seems rather hard for me to believe. I am not the kind of man to frequently collaborate with those I claim to hate. Yeah, that is what Dale Tillman was doing. He told the Federal Bureau of the Occult that I was behind some crimes of which I am innocent. And he lured them to the Waffle Home.
Oh, not the Waffle Home.
To try and get them to ambush me.
Is no place sacred anymore?
I have a question. The U.S. government soldiers, were they led by a extremely handsome Asian burnout?
They were indeed.
Oh,
That son of a bitch.
Dale.
A close friend of Dale's, my understanding.
Oh, Dale.
Fuck it. Arizona?
No, we're in Nevada.
No. God damn it, Vinny. Yeah, does anyone have a way to contact Arizona?
Well, I mean, I guess I'll try calling Dale, which I do and assume it goes straight to voicemail.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so I do that like 3 more times just to double check. You know, sometimes maybe he's going through a tunnel. All right, yeah, no, his phone's definitely turned off.
Okay.
A tunnel in Nevada.
Classic.
Those Nevada
One of
tunnels.
those Elon Musk like subterranean.
Yes, exactly.
It's what we get for having dune worms in this world.
I would save your cell phone batteries, Ezra. I imagine that when I escaped from the government's clutches, and he smirks oh so smugly. Well, they probably brought your friend Dale in instead.
So hold on a second. I got a question. If Dale set you up, then how come, and you're saying that he was colluded with them, then how come they arrested him?
Yeah, wait, that don't make no sense.
Probably because he was like stringing them along for the entire series, and they finally had enough.
That does sound like Dale.
Yeah, but like, how did you get away then?
When the agents were swarming down upon us, Dale confessed to what he'd done to me and my beloved. And I used the opportunities to fly away. But poor, human, pathetic Dale had no similar capabilities.
Well, I mean, that's unfortunate, but like, hey, that's good info. We can take care of that now. I mean, if Arizona's got him, at least that gives us something. As far as what we're doing, Chris, I don't know if you want to explain a little bit more the goings on, because I don't understand the lore behind it as much. Basically, I want to kill a guy, and it lines up with everything we're doing really well. So, we need an army, basically, or a lot of people to help us kill this guy.
And you would ask me to join you with the forces of the Red Vineyard Society?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you're really old, so we figured you'd already heard about the one split in two and would be also scared of his return.
You, the friends of he who betrayed me, now come crawling to me.
But then also, as you said, saved you.
He saved me from a trap he set. I should forgive him for that?
Well, yeah, at least for the trap that he set.
Well, wait, forget about Dale. Dale's in prison. He got his, right? Like, I'm not fully, what the fuck are we identifying the friends of who? It's like, Dale was an acquaintance of mine, all right? I don't know what happened.
Wow.
Fucking dude, shut up. All right? Like, I don't know what happened here. Okay? I don't see why this gets in the way of our relationship. I thought we were friends, Vinny. I thought you were an artist, like you understood.
Oh, Bobby. Once upon a time, I would have counted you as a member of the society with great potential. But you choose to associate with these people. How could I trust you? Truth be told, you've only really done one piece worthy of admission into the society. Maybe I need to reconsider who I allow membership.
Well, I mean, if you revoke my membership now, that would kind of reflect poorly on you. But hey, I'll tell you what. I can do up an art piece this weekend. But I'm telling you, Vinny, this is everything I've been working for. It's this. This is the art piece that I wanted to do. But you need me to show you I've got, the cojones? Fine. I'll give you another art piece. But this is everything I've been working towards. This is my project. If you'll help me, then that's something. If you won't, I'll remember that too. But either way, you got to do what's right for you. I got to do what's right for me. And what's right for me right now, I need help. If you're willing to do that, shrugs.
The society is always willing to help members in good standing, Bobby. I do not consider you to be in good standing, all things considered.
I guess I wanted to amend that, if at all possible.
If you want to amend it, then amend it. Impress me. Show me you have an artist's soul.
Okay. Well, fuck me. I guess let's go find Dale.
Yes. Go find Dale. There is something I'd rather like him to see after all of this. And Vinny
Don't you dare.
opens up the coffin,
Don't you dare.
and you see lying inside of it, catatonic, is Hannah.
You son of a bitch.
I'd really like him to see this. Perhaps next time on Escape the Dungeon, dear boy. Thank you for listening to Escape the Dungeon. Escape the Dungeon is created by Dom Brass, Nate Brass, Zach Brass, and Mike Cripps, with editing and original music by Tyler Knittle. If you enjoyed this show, please consider subscribing and leaving a 5-star review on your favorite podcast app. To find us on social media, go to escapethedungeonpod.com.